Do you think you're too old to build muscle? Or that forgetting names means you're getting dementia? If you're over 60 and believe any of these common health facts, you might be risking your life. Intro, there's a lot of advice floating around out there, from your neighbor, your old doctor, or something you heard on TV back in the 80s. But here's the deal, not all of it's true. In fact, some of the health myths seniors believe could be doing more harm than good. Today, we're breaking down 7 of the most dangerous health myths older adults still believe, and more importantly, the truth that could literally save your life. Stick around, because myth number 6 is one almost everyone gets wrong, and it could be shortening your life without you even knowing it. The 7 myths, body explanation. Myth number 1. It's normal to lose your memory as you age. You forget your keys once, and suddenly someone's whispering early Alzheimer's. But here's the truth. Mild forgetfulness can be a normal part of aging, like forgetting the name of that actor from that movie you saw once. But forgetting how to do daily tasks? That's not normal. A 2020 CDC study showed that over 40% of people believe memory loss is inevitable with age. It's not. Dementia is not a normal part of aging. It's a disease. And there are ways to slow or even prevent. Your irregular mental stimulation, exercise, and sleep are more powerful than you think. Your brain is like a muscle. Use it or lose it. But don't accept that memory loss is just your new reality, because it's not. Reflective question number 1. Have you noticed memory slips? Or are you assuming the worst without checking in with a doctor? Myth number 2. I'm too old to exercise. No, you're not. Full stop. You could be 70, 80, even 90, and still benefit from regular physical activity. A Harvard study found that seniors who exercise just 30 minutes a day lowered their risk of all causes of death by nearly 40%. Resistance training? Even more powerful. Seniors who lifted weights twice a week saw improvements in strength, balance, and even mental health. Start where you are. Walk around the block. Do body weight squats holding a chair. You don't need a gym. You just need, to move. Think of exercise like brushing your teeth. It's not optional. And no, it's never too late to start. Reflective question number 2. What's stopping you from adding just 10 minutes of movement to your day? Myth number 3. Pain is just part of getting older. Let's be clear, pain is common as we age, but that doesn't mean it's normal. Chronic pain is a symptom, not a sentence. Arthritis, treatable. Back pain, manageable. That constant hip ache you've had for 3 years, not something to just tough out. Accepting pain as a part of aging is like driving with the check, engine light on for years. You wouldn't ignore your car making that sound. So why ignore your body? See a physical therapist. Try alternative treatments. Pain relief is possible, and you deserve to feel better. Reflective question number 3. Are you living with pain you've convinced yourself is just aging? Myth. If I'm not sick, I don't need to go to the doctor. This one's dangerous. Many serious health conditions, heart disease, diabetes, even cancer, don't show symptoms until they're advanced. High blood pressure is called the silent killer for a reason. Pre-diabetes can go unnoticed for years. Colon cancer, often no early signs at all. Regular checkups are about catching problems before they become problems. It's not about fear, it's about freedom. Knowing your numbers means taking control. You service your car every 6 months. Do the same for your body. Reflective question number 4. When was the last time you had a full health check? And are you overdue? Myth number 5. You don't need as much sleep when you're older. Wrong. You need just as much, if not more, quality sleep as you age. The National Institute on Aging recommends 7 to 9 hours of sleep for seniors, same as for younger adults. Poor sleep increases your risk of depression, falls, weight gain, and cognitive decline. So why do so many older adults sleep poorly? Changing circadian rhythms, increased medication use, chronic conditions. But here's the kicker. Sleep can be fixed. A dark room, no screens before bed, regular routines, and maybe even a talk with your doctor about sleep apnea. Stop wearing exhaustion like a badge of honor. You don't need to power through, you need rest when your brain and body will thank you. Reflective question 5. Are you sleeping enough or just getting by? Myth 6. It's too late to change my diet. Ever hear someone say, "At my age, I've earned the right to eat what I want"? Sure, you've earned freedom, but that cheeseburger-heavy, sugar-loaded diet might be stealing years off your life. Here's what the science says. A 2022 study in PLOS Medicine found that switching to a healthier diet at age 60 could still add up to 8 years to your life. Cut red meat, processed foods, and sugar, and add legumes, nuts, whole grains, and fish. That's it. No trendy diets. No starvation. You don't have to eat like a rabbit. You just need to eat like you care about your future. It's not about restriction. It's about fueling a better, longer life, one plate at a time. Reflective question 6. What one small change could you make in your diet starting today? Myth number 7. Depression is just part of getting old. Nope, and this one makes me mad, honestly. Sadness isn't just something to get over. It's not just because your kids moved out or because you lost a friend. Depression is a medical condition, and older adults often get overlooked. The CDC says nearly 20% of people over 60 experience mental health issues, but fewer than half get treatment. Many mistake depression for just aging, less energy, no motivation, sleep issues. These aren't always physical. They can be emotional. If you feel down for weeks, lose interest in things you used to love, or just feel off, talk to someone. A doctor, a therapist, a friend. Mental health is health, and you don't have to suffer in silence. Reflective question number 7. Are you still brushing off low moods, or are you ready to take your mental health seriously? Here's the real problem. A lot of us are living according to rules that don't apply anymore. We believe things because we heard them decades ago, but science has moved on. And if we don't move with it, we risk living shorter, more painful lives than we have to. It's not about blame. It's about unlearning and choosing better. Let's be real. The system doesn't always help. Many doctors still repeat outdated advice. Family might dismiss your concerns, and changing what you believe, that's not easy, especially when those beliefs have been around longer than the internet. But here's what you can do. Ask questions. If a doctor tells you something, ask why. Ask for the latest research. Read from reliable sources, Mayo Clinic, NIH, Cleveland Clinic, not Facebook posts from your cousin Karen. Test what you believe. Is it helping you live longer, feel better, stay mobile? Or is it holding you back? Your health is the foundation of your independence. It's not just about living longer, it's about living better. Imagine waking up without joint pain, remembering everything clearly. Having energy to play with your grandkids, travel, try new things, that version of you, it's still possible, but only if you stop believing what's comfortable and start believing what's true. Here's the bottom line. Aging is inevitable, but suffering, that's optional. You're not too old to improve your health. You're not too old to start fresh. And you're definitely not too old to demand better from the advice you've been given. The truth can be uncomfortable, but it can also be freeing. Imagine if every senior over 60 stopped believing these 7 myths. How many fewer broken hips would we see? How many fewer heart attacks? How many more years of laughter, dancing, purpose? You can be part of that change right now. With one decision, choose to question, choose to learn, choose to live better. Let's recap real quick. Forgetting things doesn't mean dementia. You can and should exercise. Pain is not just part of aging. Skipping the doctor is not wise. Sleep is still essential. Your diet still matters. Depression is not just the blues. These myths have been holding people back for too long. But now that you know, The truth, you've got power. Power to change, power to live longer, power to enjoy every year ahead. If this helped, please like, share, and subscribe, and watch the next video popping up to keep your body and brain sharp.